If you're like me, you hate having to sit down and read something, anything. The act of reading an endless list of words that some random person arranged and said, yeah, this seems like the right order. Now spend 7 years of your life reading my book. But what if I told you that I love reading books now and it actually doesn't take 7 years to complete one? Let's break down what makes a book in the first place. At its core, a book is simply just a compilement of information or entertainment, or even both. Every book is trying to serve a purpose, and your goal as a reader is to find that purpose and understand how that information affects you, whether that's good or bad, useful or useless. You're not just reading to get through the pages. You're reading to get an experience, to gain a new perspective and walk away with a piece of someone else's knowledge. Okay, let's talk about step one. The goal isn't even to start reading yet. The goal is to get obsessed with books. Just books. I'm talking like the physical objects themselves. Books. What we're going to be doing in this step is just acquiring books. Think of this as an environmental change. You're going to make it painfully obvious that reading is an option now. It's about changing your surroundings so that everywhere you look, there is a book. When you have books sitting on your nightstand, your coffee table, or even a shelf that you pass by every day, you're going to make it very hard not to pick one up. And here's how to do it without spending a ton of money, because I know what you're thinking. I'm just a student. I'm broke. Which is why the next goal is to get them as cheap as possible or next to free. This is going to require a little bit of effort. You can go to your local library and get as many free books as you want, or you can go to their used section and actually keep them for about 50 cents to a dollar. But you will have to look hard for the good books. But luckily, you don't have much competition. The only people I see at libraries are old ladies. Okay, cool. So we have all of these books around our surrounding area, but we haven't even started reading yet. But this is how we actually go about doing it. This is the ultimate tip to speed up the process of becoming obsessed with reading books. Whenever you have the urge to pick up a book, just pick it up. Don't even worry about opening it once you pick it up. But if you have the urge to open it up, go to a random page and just read a random sentence. The whole point of this step is to get comfortable with books rather than being intimidated by them. Books don't really care if you read them, they're just there. And books are incredibly patient. They don't really care what you do with them. You can go to page 99 and start there, or you can go look at the table of contents and read an individual chapter only. The whole point of this step is to get curious, to get excited, to look at a shelf and not see a chore, but to see it in an adventure. So, when is the right time to start step two? The real answer is whenever. It doesn't really matter what's going on in your life, because the barrier to entry step two is going to be as easy as possible. All we're doing is building a new habit that's actually enjoyable and doesn't just feel like a waste of time. So let's talk about how. The goal of step two is simple: consistency. You're going to stay consistent by just reading one page a day. All you have to do is show up. You can read one page from as many books as you want. There is no structure other than having to reach your one page a day quota. When you find a book and the pages just keep turning themselves, you found your first book. The goal of this stage is to find a book for step three. Okay, so you think you found your book, huh? Now let's see if you're really ready for step three. This is where we stop testing the waters and we get obsessed. Let me tell you a little bit about my first book. You never forget about your first book. Oh. Hi there. Didn't see ya.